Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen, and this is Take a Yoga Break for Healthy Feet. Let's get started. All right, so today's video is all about yoga for healthy feet. We are going to begin by doing some ankle circles. So I'm going to sit and turn this way so you can see what I'm doing better. Sitting nice and tall, extend the legs out in front of you. Begin by rotating your feet. So we're going to do some circles, both feet at the same time. We're going to start by rotating them outward. So coming out, down, and up, out, down, and back up. We're going to do these for a couple of breaths. Really articulate your foot in this. And what I mean by that is take it through the motions here where you're pointing and flexing as you're circling the ankles. Right? So get your toes engaged, get your arches engaged. And stop, come back to a flexed position. This time, we're going to do circles in the opposite direction. So coming inward and out. So flexing and pointing the toes a little bit, pointing them as they come down, flexing them as they come back in and out. So continuing with these circles, going in, down, out, and up. In, down, out, and up. Keep breathing as you do this. Really feel your ankles and your feet waking up here before we start stretching them. And stop. Come back to a neutral position, relax the feet, take a breath. The next exercise is the point and flex. So we begin by pointing the toes nice and strong and then flexing the feet. Pointing the toes, flexing the feet. Keep going like this for a couple more breaths. Point and hold it for a second. Flex, hold it for a second. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. And take a rest. Relax the feet. Take a breather. The next exercise is the flex toe point and curl. So in this one, we're actually going to be working the arches of the feet a little bit more. So we start with you're pointing your feet, but instead of pointing your toes all the way, you're still flexing them. So if I start from a pointed position and I just flex my toes back, this is the position we're going for. So this is position 1. Position 2, we're coming into a flex position and just pointing the toes this time. So curling the toes. So flex toe point, flex and curl. Flex toe point, flex and curl. Keep going like this for a few more breaths. Flex toe point, flex and curl. Flex toe point, flex and curl. Flex toe point, flex and curl. One more time. Flex toe point, flex and curl. And take a rest. Relax the feet. Maybe give them a good shake. Next one is the invert and expert. So flexing the feet, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. So you're, as if my feet were my hands, they would be doing this, curling in, and then flexing them outwards. This might feel really difficult if you're not particularly flexible in the feet, which most people are not. So just keep trying to do it. Eventually you will get there, I promise. It might take a while though. So again, inverting the feet, exverting the feet. We're stretching the ankles here. Invert and exvert. Invert and exvert. Invert and exvert. 2 more times. Invert, exvert, invert, exvert. Great. Relax the feet. Take a breath. The next 2 exercises I have for you are more stretches. So let's go into a tabletop position. This next stretch is a plantar fascia stretch. So this is really great if you have plantar fasciitis or if you have anything that bothers the arch of your feet here. So starting in tabletop, shoulders over the hands, over the wrists. Keep your hips over your knees. We're going to tuck the toes, and we're going to start to push the hips back onto the heels. You're going to feel a bit of a stretch here. Let's settle in. Leaning back into the feet. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can start to come up onto your knees and maybe sit back a little bit further onto the heels, keeping your hands on your thighs. Breathe here. And come back to tabletop. Untuck the toes. Take a rest. Second set. Tuck the toes. Start by pushing your body back, sitting into the heels. If you'd like a deeper stretch, go ahead and start to walk the hands back onto the thighs, sitting weight into the heel. And release. Come back down, untuck the toes, have a seat on your heels, or you're welcome to just sit in a regular easy seat position, whatever's easiest for your knees. The last exercise we have here is our down dog and walk the dog. So let's start by going back to our tabletop position. We'll tuck the toes here, push up into a downward facing dog. Walk the feet a little bit further. The goal here is actually to stretch the back side of the body, starting from the hips and the spine. So your best bet is to bend your knees and drop your head down so that your ears are in between your elbows. Once you're in this position, feel free to go ahead and try and straighten the legs here. Hold here for a few breaths. And let's walk the dog. So bend the right knee, push the left heel down. Switch, bend the left knee, push the right heel down. Change, bend the right knee, push the left heel down. Change, bend the left knee, push the right heel down. 2 more times. Bend the right knee, push the left heel down. Bend the left knee, push the right heel down. Last time, bend the right knee, push the left heel down. And bend the left knee, push the right heel down. Come back to bent knees, both knees bent up on your toes. And now push both heels down and take a breath. Come back to tabletop. Come back to an easy seat. And there you have it. Those are some stretches and exercises you can do if you've got sore feet. Hope you found this video useful. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much. Bye.